Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching the most recent episode of The Boys, which is Herogasm. Now the Herogasm storyline is one that's been highly anticipated when it comes to The Boys adaptation, and thankfully the TV series takes full advantage of the fact that it's a streaming show, having all the nudity, creative use of powers during various bits of perverted depravity, and still continuing the great storyline that the series has had throughout this third season. But let's get to the story, shall we? The story is that Soldier Boy agrees to help out Butcher and Huey when it comes to taking out Homelander, but only if he takes out the remaining members of Payback. And with Crimson Countess and Gunpowder dead, the remaining members are a pair of twins known as TNT. And the TNT twins are currently hosting the Herogasm event, which is basically this huge superhero orgy that employs that has superheroes dealing with real sex workers. And yeah, naturally having superhuman individuals having that kind of interaction with normal human beings leads to some messy situations. But unlike in the comic books, it feels like a lot of this hits harder mainly because it's in live action with a whole lot of visual effects that are used for the craziest things that I've seen in this series. Heck, even Love Sausage returns for the sake of a few gags. But considering that Love Sausage was a pretty decently portrayed supporting character in a few arcs of the Boys comic, it is kind of unfortunate that he was relegated to just a gag character here. But then again, when it comes to his ability, it's hard for him not to be. Plus, we do get an awesome fight between Butcher, Soldier Boy, and Homelander. And yeah, it's like the equivalent of seeing Captain America fighting Superman. It's about as awesome as you'd expect, and I can tell that the visual effects artists clearly waited to spend a whole lot of their budget on this episode, because man does it pay off here. As does seeing A-Train drag Blue Hawk across the pavement, and after doing the things he did to A-Train's brother, I'm glad to see A-Train finally deciding to stand for something and actually deciding to do something correct for once. No one's gonna mourn Blue Hawk when it comes to him being gone. And he actually does say that he's sorry in a genuine way to Huey for once. Granted, that does not fix the fact that he killed Robin at the start of the series, and I think he deserved the punch that he got from Huey. But I do appreciate that his apology is genuine this time. It's really up to the fans, in my opinion, to see if A-Train's road to so-called redemption is either too little too late or if its character development done correctly. But I am glad that A-Train seems to actually be developing and evolving as a character, more so than he was in the comics here. And on top of that, it seems like Huey and Annie's love story is going to hit a few more bumps than it did in the comic, which I appreciate too. Annie is finally standing up to Homelander in the only way she knows how, and she's telling the people the truth about Soldier Boy, and when it comes to how little both of them care about other American lives, or anybody's lives for that matter. I suppose trying to take down Vought from the inside is completely out of the gate. The only way to save everyone is to just have Vought burn to the ground. But with Vought burning to the ground, what'll remain at the end of it? And do Butcher or Starlight even have a plan if and when Homelander dies, and if and when Vought goes completely under as a company? I have no idea if they have a plan for the end of it at all, but we'll see. We still have two episodes left in this season, so something's going to happen to Soldier Boy or Homelander before the season's over, I assure you. So how are they going to handle the rest of the season? I don't know, but I'm quite interested. See you next time.